A long time I haven't come. Been a while since I did a video for y'all, so uh, I was sick. I was bitten by an insect. It was a spider, the brown recluse spider. So that's why I haven't been able to do any videos. Just recently, like 2 days ago, I think it was yesterday, I started feeling better. But I was with a lot of fever and body ache and chills and confusion pretty bad for almost like, I think it was like 12 days or 14 days. I went to play a tournament and I didn't know that I was bitten by this snake, this spider. Like I was already signed up to my tournament. I already paid the fee. So that's why I couldn't cancel it. And it was 2 days when I started feeling like fever and chills. And then I was like, I almost canceled for the tournament. So that day when it was this tournament, which it was Saturday, past Saturday, when I woke up, I was feeling a little better. So I'm like, I feel like, I should go try the tournament. But it was a bad decision because when I was playing the tournament, I was feeling very sick and I was lost, I felt like I was a new player. I don't know what to do. So when I got back from the tournament, I didn't perform good. My performance was kind of low, and I got put out pretty quick. So when I came home, it was a long drive. It was almost like 3 hours that way and 3 hours back because of the traffic was bad. So anyways, I didn't do good. They put me out pretty quick. So I came back, and then when I got here is when I noticed that little blister that I had on my foot, it was busted. And it started getting infection on it. That's when I went to the emergency room. And they gave me some medication, and since that day I've been sick. I wasn't able to get out of the house. I've been sick in the bed with fever, high fever and body ache and stuff like that, and chills. I figured it was the virus, but it wasn't the virus because they checked me in the hospital in the emergency room. But anyways, besides that, guys, I'm back over here. Hopefully I stay over here, everything goes good and the infection goes away. I'm taking some antibiotics. So I decided to do a video for y'all now that I'm feeling a little better. So y'all don't think that I've been, forget about my subscribers. So I'm over here. I want to do a video today. I think this video that I'm going to do, this exercise, is very important, guys. I want to introduce you to this knowledge because you're going to need it when you're playing. It's very necessary. Okay, this knowledge is going to be getting shape on your next ball. I want you to do it different ways, okay? When you do this exercise, I want you to practice with different way. I want you to practice. First, I want you to start with no English. No rails at all when you practice your shape, and I want you to do at least 3 shots on your no rails at all. Okay, at least do 3 shots. Set up 2 balls like the ones I have over here, and do your shots. The first shot I want you to do is going to be no rails. Okay, just simple shot. Make this shot right here. And come back and get set up on your shot to finish the game. Let's put an A ball in there. So it'll look better, Okay, so this exercise is going to be intended for you to be able to analyze your shots and be able to execute with knowledge what you got to do. So on this shot right here, It depends on the situation. Like on this situation right here, I can get position on this ball with not hitting any rails. Okay, just making this ball and slide my cue ball anywhere around here. All right. So this is what we're gonna try to do. Anywhere around the center of the table is okay. Now remember, keep in mind my other videos that you gotta remember that you have to know your limits of of your shots. So my limits are around here. So I'm gonna try to leave the cue ball over here, so I'll be okay on my shot. So on this shot, the first shot is gonna be no rails at all, guys. Okay, no rails. Notice that I didn't hit any rail with the cue ball. Okay, so we have a decent shot to execute the game and win. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot. I'm gonna go ahead and you need to do some practice over here. Okay, notice that we're aiming for a decent shot, right, to execute the game and win, right? Okay, now on this shot right here, to win this game right here, notice that I'm using 2 balls only because mainly that's what you need to get set up. It don't matter what you're playing, like the 1 to the 2 or the 2 to the 3, the 4. You need two balls to go to step to the other step. So on this one right here, we're gonna do a shot and we're gonna execute it with we're gonna execute it with 1 rail. Okay, so we're gonna put this right here, about right there. Give it a little angle to be a little more difficult. And I'm gonna use these 2 diamonds over here. This diamond right here is gonna be my line. The ball right there with the diamond, front of the diamond, and this diamond right here is gonna line me up to my shot. Okay. So notice on this right here, that's how I want you to analyze your shots every time when you're playing. So when you analyze it and think about it, brainstorm your shot. For instance, right here, I can go 1 rail come by this area right here to win the game, or I can come 2 rails to win the game too. This way, or I can go 2 rails this way too. So since we did the no rail, now we're gonna do the 1 rail, so we're gonna do only 1 rail, okay guys? We're gonna go 1 rail and win the game, okay? Alright, we have 1 rail shot and we have a makeable shot right there to win, okay? Let's go ahead and finish winning right here. Oh, somebody's making noise over there. I'm gonna go see who it is. Probably my dog, but I don't see it. Okay, guys, let's make this a ball over here, so you can see how you finish your game when you set up your shot. Okay, guys, there you go. There's another setup. Now you did your. We did our. No rail, 1 rail. Now let's go with 2 rails. That's what I'm trying to teach you over here, so you can see the difference. And you choose whenever you learn all this, when you do your exercise, you get used to it. You practice a lot. I want you to put this on. If it makes it a little harder. I want you to use this as your on your practice, and you feel more comfortable. Okay, if you feel comfortable shooting your shot with no rail at all, but some of them, they make some of it's better to hit it with no rail. Some of them are made to hit it with 1 rail. You make your own decision. So on your practice, you choose what you're comfortable with, and that's what I want you to do. Follow your where you feel comfortable. All right, because guys, when you play with pressure, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I was playing sick, when I went to the tournament and I was playing sick, You want, that's what you want to know what pressure is when you play sick and you're playing for something. Like in a tournament, this tournament over here is like, if you win first place, it's like 4,000, depends how many people get in there, $4,000, $5,000 for first. So you know it's a lot of pressure. But because I was playing sick, my pressure was almost 10 times of what I usually feel, guys. So on this one, we already did one rail. Now we're gonna go 2 rails. Notice that on this shot, you can come this way, come back this way, and be set up around this area to have a shuttle and make a cut right there. But I like to go the other way. You can do any way you want, but this is the 2 rail, okay? You can practice as long as you hit 2 rails or more. You can practice any that way or this way. It's up to you, whatever. But when you shooting your 2 rails, make sure you hit 2 rails, okay? Now, if you hit 3 or 4, that's bonus. But make sure you hit your 2 rails, trying to win the game, okay? Well, actually, let's come back over here a little more. Let's put it like that. There you go. That way, you don't have to go all the way deep. Okay, so I'm gonna go the inside, going this way, that way, coming back around this area, okay? Now notice I hit an extra rail right there, but as long as you hit your 2 rails, you're fine with that. Reason why I hit this rail, because I hit it a little harder. If I would hit it slower, I could have came this way. Or if I would put more English, I could have came back this way. So let's see. There you go, guys. Okay, now we're gonna do a different setup. On this one, we're gonna use 3 rails, okay? Or what, the one that we had over here. Now, when we use 3 rails and sometimes you're gonna hit 4 rails, but as long as you hit the same as on your 2 rails, as long as you hit your 2 rails, trying to set up. If you hit an extra rail, that's because you hit it a little harder, and it happens like that, okay? So, but as long as you hit your main target over here, which is now we're gonna do the 3 rail, okay? But if that happens to you, if you're going for 3 rail right now, but if you hit it a little harder, you go hit 1 rail over there, another rail over here, another here, and you probably, some people probably, or me or some other people probably hit it a little harder. They come and hit this rail 3 and then hit 4, but you still, it doesn't matter if you hit 4 rails. As long as you hit your 3 rails, that's what you're aiming for, okay? The other stuff is a bonus. As long as you can get out and win the game, it's just a bonus, okay? But right here, we're aiming for 3 rails, okay? We're gonna hit 3 rails. Now, if I hit it a little extra, a little harder, I might hit 3 rails and I might come down over here and hit the next rail. It will be 4 rails, but that's just a bonus. I'm still gonna have set up, but I'm aiming for 3 rails on this shot, okay? Notice that it's so happened on the 2 rails, but I hit it a little harder and it was a extra bonus over there. I'm gonna try to do another 2 rails so you can see how, when I don't hit it harder, so you can see how it's gonna look. Okay, now we're gonna see on this one is we're gonna do the 3 rail one. All right. I'm gonna show you 3 rails different way. Okay. On this one's gonna be through the inside, like I did the other one, and then I'm gonna show you another one different. So we're gonna go through the inside first. 3 rails. I'm aiming for 3 rails. 1, 2, 3. Now if I might hit 4, look. There you go. I came up a little bit because on my stroke. I'm off on my stroke. I haven't been playing, like I said, almost in 2 weeks. Okay, guys. But we hit our 3 rails, our target, because if I hit it a little harder, they want to hit the 4th rail. Okay, so now we're just gonna finish our game right here. Alright, this is how I want you to do your practice, guys. I'm doing it kind of different right now and quick because I don't want to make the video too long. But this is how I want you, when you're practicing and doing your exercise, this is how I want you to do. Okay? Now I'll show you that one like that. Now I'm going to show you this one different way. Now when the ball is on this side right here, when the ball is on this side right here, how are you still about that? Now I'm going to show you a different 3-rail shape. It's going to be a little different than the other one, okay? This one you're going to have to be on this, instead of this diamond right here, you're going to be on this diamond right here. When you, remember when you have this shot to win your game, when you have this kind of shots to win the game, this is what I want you to do. I want you to remember this shot that I've been teaching you, or that you've been practicing, whatever, guys. Remember them and execute that way. On this side, the other shot, we went through the inside over there, and we did our 3 rails, and we got a bonus on the 4th. On this one, we're gonna go through the outside because the A is on another location. So you can, we can still go through the inside if the cube was right here on the diamond, but I move it back this way so I can show you the other shape. If it was in the same position right here, we can still win 2 rails or 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. But since the A ball is on this side, so I'm gonna go back this way through the outside and use this rail, and probably this one. If I hit it with enough speed, I'm gonna hit only 3 and bounce. But if I hit it a little harder than what I'm supposed to, I'm gonna hit this one and kind of slide and hit the 4th one. All right. So this is how you gotta analyze your shot every time when you're playing, when you're gonna execute. I know sometimes when you're playing with a clock, you can't do it. But when you're playing like on normal terms with no clock, you can analyze your shot before you shoot, guys. Okay, don't just go and shoot. Analyze, brainstorm your shot. What you gonna do next? Okay, how many balls are in front of this ball to make it messing up my shape? So I gotta go the other way around. Different things like that. All that you need to know in your brain. You gotta brainstorm, analyze your shot before you shoot. Okay, on this instance right here, we're gonna go 3 rails through the outside. Going backwards because the A is not on this side anymore, it's on this side. So we're going to change. Now see how I hit it harder? Look, 4th will catch up. But like I said, our main objective was hitting 3 rails. We got an extra one because I hit it. I'm on my stroke. I'm different right now. I've been practicing, so I'm coming out. Usually on that shot, I come here and I come around here, but I hit a little harder and it throw me over here. But you gotta analyze that too. That it doesn't matter. You still have a perfect finishing to finish the game or finish your opponent. Okay, guys. So this is our different 3 rail shot. Now I'm not gonna do a 4th rail, because it's actually the same thing that you just seen on both sides, and on any other different shots. It's almost the same thing. You just gotta hit a little harder, and when you do it in your practice, you can do the 4th rail shape if you want to. I'm not gonna do it on this video because you just seen it hit the 4th rail, which I wasn't intended to. I was hitting 3, but the 4th will come automatically. You're just trying to go for shape with 3 rails, okay? I'm gonna do another 2 rail because I said I was gonna do it, so you can see when you only hit 2 rails, the difference. All right. So when you're gonna get shape for 2 rails, guys, it's basically, let's do one around here. We have the A right there. And then you have the same setup that we had over here, right on the diamond, and you have the keyboard right here. Okay, so we have the A right here. We need to come past around this area over here in front of the A or a little bit this way. It'll be fine. Okay, now we're gonna do 2 rails over here. Over here on this one, you can go through the inside or through the outside. It's your choice. Okay. noticed on this 2 rail, I came short on my shape. But it still make it a shot. It's just a hard shot. Now we're gonna try another one. Let me try to go for this shot. It's a hard shot, guys. Let me try to make it right there. That's what I was trying to get it good anyways. But I got pretty bad on this shot, guys. Still made it, but I still made it hard myself. I'm gonna do another one. Now, the reason why I'm kind of short on my shapes is because I haven't been playing, guys, for a while. You gotta know that. So I'm not good on my stroke, and then I'm playing with a normal stick, house stick. I'm not even playing with my good stick, but I'm just practicing right now. Okay, I think it was right there. Yeah, right there. A little more. It was right here. Okay, it's just on your stroke, on your shape, guys. That's why you mess up sometimes. It depends on the pressure and all those kind of things add up. How nervous you are, how sick you are. Like when like I'm telling you, when I was in the tournament, I looked like I was lost in the game. I mean, I tried, but I didn't make it. I didn't even make it to. I think I played 4 people and I was out of the tournament. It's a double elimination. I played 4 persons and I was out. Usually, guys, when I go play this tournament, which is 6 hours from here, from Gainesville, Georgia, it's all the way over there in Covington. No, I think it's in Covington. No, in Macon, Georgia. Usually, when I go to that tournament, if I make it close to the finals, or sometimes I make it to the finals. Last time I won 3rd place, about 2 years ago, I think. I won 3rd place when I was playing almost regularly. So that's why I was, everybody was kind of, I was playing back because I was sick. That's another thing I want you to know. When you're sick, when you're not feeling you got any fever or whatever, or the flu or anything, don't go play, guys. It's not. The reason why I went to play that day, I was feeling better. So I figured it was just something that I had those past 2 days and I was going to be feeling okay, but I found out I was bitten by that insect, that spider. Okay, guys, now let's try to get a better shot on this 2 rail that I was teaching you, which I got real hard and I still made it. Now let's make it easier on yourself, okay? Now I made it easier, but I missed it. Let's try it one more time. Oh yeah, one good thing that I missed this ball, so I can tell y'all, to my lower players that are learning the game, don't try this shot when you're playing on tournaments or something serious. Don't try this shot yet, because first I want you to practice like in the exercise I'm telling you, practice your 2 rail shots, your 1 rail and all that, and then when you get comfortable, you can start practicing them over there. Because see right now how I miss it, because when I hit the ball, I hit the titty right here. And the English I put on the ball to be able to come out this way to make it easier, made me miss the ball. So sometimes it's better for me to miss. I mean, I'm saying in practice. This is what you want right here. Because I can explain to my beginners and the people that are learning why I made the mistake. So sometimes I don't like it that I mess up, but I like it so I can explain why I mess up and why you don't need to do that. And what I learned right there on that miss is that for me using my English to the right, when I hit the ball, I hit it a little thin and it hit the theater right here. And because of the English I had on it, hung up like this. I already know that, but when I was trying to hit it, you just gotta practice, guys. All it is practice. So y'all see how you got perfect on this ball with 2 rails. And that's why I said I was gonna do another shot, because when I did the 2 rails, I hit the extra one, right? Well, I came up now. I did two extra 2 rail shots. But this is what you want right there. You want to shoot with conformity and with no pressure, and good thing I left me a hard shot earlier so I can show you. That shot was hard. The one I made on my first shot, it was hard. And right now I'm just showing y'all. I'm doing a video. I mean, I have a little pressure if I'm doing a video. So that shot was kind of hard, and I still made it. But imagine when you play in a tournament and you playing like for the final, second or first place, and you have a shot like this. You know, you have all that pressure, but it's good to know. The more you practice, the better you're gonna get on your finishing shots and then your shot making and all that. And yes, let me see what else I can add to this video. I mean, I don't want to make it too long, but yes, I mean, oh yes, well, I already did the no rail. Basically, it's almost that's it. I was gonna do the 4 rail ones, but you already seen the 4 rail ones, which is the same thing. You know, you go for 4 rails and do your shape. It depends what they are, and this is gonna help you a lot when you have when any balls is blocking your any ball of your opponent or whatever you're playing a ball, and the balls of your opponent are blocking you to get away. That's why I want you to know this exercise. Okay, you have the A ball right here. You're about to win the game. You're solid. You have one solid right here, almost in the hole, and then you have this solid over here. This solid right here, and then you have this ball right here, and this ball right here is blocking you to go out for 1 rail. And then you have this set up like this, guys. So this is how I want you to. This is how I want you to. That's why That's what's so important for you to know your rails. Okay, the shape of your rails. You have these balls like this. You have a setup like this. On a setup like this, you will have to go out, come back out with 1 rail. Or let's say you gotta go get on your A ball. Yeah, that way you only have this setup. So these balls are blocking you to get out. Okay. These balls are blocking you to get out. You cannot. Well, you can draw it back 1 rail and come back this way. You can go around that way, or you can come 2 rails and come out. So it's just different things you can do, guys, when you're playing. Okay. That's why this actually is gonna help you on little outs like that. The most of the people is gonna if you don't have this right here, a lot of people might try to go behind these balls. Don't do that. Okay, I want to give you some tips. Extra on this video, I'm gonna add that up. Whenever you have setups like this, and you can come around behind the 13 or in the middle, or around this side, around the 9 over here. When you play in any game, 9 ball, 10 ball, this 8 ball, get away from touching any other ball. If you can, okay. If you can, don't come close to touching any of those balls. So that's why I'm teaching you this exercise right here. So you know your rails, you know how to come out, you know how to get shape with no rail, 1 rail, 2, 1, because it's gonna help you to finish the game and get better in your game, get better a lot. Okay, so right here, what you need to do is basically just come out just a little bit 1 rail. You can decide whatever you want. You can come out 1 rail away from this 9 around this area to come out this way, or you can just draw it back over here and come back this way. Or you can go 2 rails and come to the middle of the table. I'm gonna go 2 rails, guys, and come back out this way. 2 rails, come back out this way to finish the game, win the game right there. All right. There you go, guys. Look, this is when you know how to finish your game. It's very different. And it takes a lot of practice, okay? Stay on the table. Analyze your shots when you have time. Sometimes there's people that don't like for you to think too much. I mean, I think, but I don't think, I don't take too long. I play some players that they take forever to just make 1 shot. Someone do it on purpose just to cool you down on your game. But knowing all these kind of things, I'm going to do a video for tips and tricks and leave some comments down, okay? So to see what y'all want to hear about, the things that I don't want you to do, or things that I don't like to do, on like right now, I don't like to hit any ball. A lot of people will just try to go the simple way, you know. I could have hit the 13 a little bit and just still came out this way, just like that, a little, you know, come back this way. But sometimes when you touch these balls, you don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes you think you're gonna hit it in the right spot, but you don't. You miss. You hit it in a different spot, and you can be snooker, or you can end up behind the 9, or you can end up right here, and you have a cut to make you scratch over there. So that's why, you know, it's better to have this knowledge right here, guys. It's very important. That's why I was thinking, you know, that I need to do a video for y'all about the rails, how important it is for you to know your rails. And don't treat these easy shots like they're easy. I can make this shot one-handed if I want to, but treat them like they're very hard, and always do everything like level body, level, good stance, level your stick. Remember how I show you how to level your stick? Right here, and then I go a whole hand back, right there. That's how I do it. You can do it. You have a level stick, straight body, head in the middle. Don't move at all. Like you're sticking this tape right here and inside a bottle, like this. And even though it's so easy, I always try it's very hard, because I have missed easy shots like that. Sometimes when you think it's so easy, you go down and then you hit it in the wrong side and you hit the titty. Never misunderestimate anything. Well, that shot right there was showing you why I want you to know your rails good, and why it's not only knowing your rails good. When you know your rails good, it's not only knowing how good the rails are for you to finish. It's about knowing how to apply your shots. When do you need only no rails at all? That's gonna be your job when you're practicing. When, like right here, yeah, I probably don't need no rails. I probably can just go back, draw it back for 13, stuff like that. If it's right here, I probably need one rail, draw it back, or maybe no rail, draw it back and stay right there, or come back and hit one rail, go 2 rails. It's gonna be your decision. So that's why you need to know all this for the beginner players or the intermediate players too. It's very important for you to know your rails. And if you don't know the English on this cue ball, go look at my video of the pool knowledge. There's a video there that will teach you the most important English that I think is 9 of them on this cue ball. There's a bunch of them on the cue, but I think the most important that I use most of the time are those 9 right there that I'm showing on the video. So if you don't know anything about that English on the cue ball and nothing like that, that's the English right there. Look, go refer to that video. But yes, guys, I did a little video for you. I don't want to make it too long, but yes, I've been sick. That's why I haven't been making more videos. But I'm gonna keep putting more videos for you, because I want, especially if I have if I have any parent that have children, they're interested in the children to learn. You know, they can teach them something, and something's gonna be, you know, this game is growing a lot, and it's gonna grow up more, and it's gonna be giving a lot of young kids the opportunity to make some money playing tournaments. They're paying a lot of money now, and it's not like before. And yes, guys, remember, drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, say no to alcohol or any other drug, make your mind strong. That's all you need. Especially if you're going to be playing pool, it's like any other sport. Pool is very hard, guys. Other sports are hard too, because I used to play soccer and different sports before. But this game right here requires a lot of psychology, a lot of mentality, a lot of passions, everything. A lot of nerve, everything's got to go together. So yes, say no to drugs, stay hydrated, and if you like the content that you see on this channel, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit like and share. And yes, I I'm gonna be loading some more videos, and I'm gonna be putting little, you know, probably the next video is gonna be tips and tricks. And if you want me to, if you need something for me to give you a tip on anything that you want to know, leave me a comment down and send me a message. Take care, your family, and take care of yourself. Have a good day. Be safe.